Okay, from your down dog, send your right leg high as you take a full breath in and then step it forward for a low lunge. Be on your fingertips, look forward. And let's take it into Skandasana. Straighten your front leg, bend your back knee, support with your fingertips, and then look forward. Good. Low lunge forward once again. Back heel rotates up, and then take your right arm up as you turn it into a twisted low lunge. Hug the right hip back here and press back into your left heel, and then reach up through your right fingertips a lot. We're going into high lunge from here, so swing your right arm back, down and up, and let that lift the chest up. Let there be a deep hinge in the right hip here and bend the right knee. Gorgeous. Let the shoulders relax down. Warrior two, plant your back heel down, open up the arms, bend the right knee even more, let the pelvis descend. Soften the shoulders away from your ears, look forward over your fingertips and stretch your hands in opposite directions. Smooth out the breath and reverse your warrior. Inhale, send the left hand down your back leg, stretch into the right side of the ribs, hands to the ground. Plank to chaturanga, vinyasa through it your way. And of course, if you don't need the chaturangas, you can skip them and sub it by lowering completely to the ground. Good. From your down dog, left leg up. Inhale. Low lunge. Prop yourself up on your fingerprints and look forward. Strong through the back leg. Skandasana. Bend your right knee, straighten your front leg. Low lunge your way forward once again. Back heel spins up. Plant the right palm and lift your left arm up as you turn it into a lunge twist. All right, and spiral your belly in towards the inner left thigh. Press the bottom hand away from you more. Circle your left hand back, down, and up. Let that lift the chest into your high lunge. Arms frame the face. Strong through the back leg. Press the right heel back as the left knee presses forward. Plant your back heel down and open yourself up here into your warrior two. Direct the gaze over your front fingertips. See if you can bend the left knee a little bit more. And then reverse your warrior. Inhale. Hands find the earth. Plank to chaturanga. Vinyasa, flow through it your way. And we'll meet each other back in our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Right leg up. Inhale. Low lunge. Step it forward. Skandasana. Bend your back knee. Straighten front leg. Back of the mat. Low lunge. Plant the right hand. Left arm up. Take your twist. High lunge. Swing your left hand to help you rise. Front of the mat, warrior two. So take your time with your feet. Spiral, spiral, and reopen. Side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm over your left ear. If you want to take your half bind, left hand will drop behind. Lay back into your left shoulder, bend into your right knee. Release your arm overhead, straddle fold, parallel your feet, drop your head facing the long side of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Arms out and up, high prayer, stand tall, look up. Triangle pose to the front, spiral your right toes forward, expand your arms and hinge right from the right hip crease. Left arm reaches up, right hand can be at your ankle, your shin, a block. Now you want to find the long line through the right side of the torso here, so hug your hips back and send the crown of the head forward. Good, peaceful up and back, inhale. Hands find the ground. Flow through it your way. Plank to chaturanga, washing through the sides, resetting. Left leg rises, breathe in. You got it. Step it through, low lunge. Skandasana, bend your right knee, straighten your front leg. Back of the mat, low lunge. Spin on your heels and your toes. Take your right arm up as you make it a twist. Swing your right arm back, down and up. High lunge. Let the reach of the arms rise the chest. Front of the mat, warrior two. Use your heels, use your toes, and reopen. Side angle, forearm to thigh, right arm over your right ear. And then take the half bind if you're going for the option. Otherwise, keep your arm extended. And then use this left elbow and press the thigh away so the whole side of the left side of the trunk is nice and long. Extend your right arm over your right ear, straddle fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Half lift, breathe in. High prayer, inhale, flying warrior. Triangle pose, pick up your left toe, spiraling forward. Hinge as you open the arms like a wing. Reach up through your right hand. Look for really clean lines here. Right arm up, left arm down. Move the hips back. The crease right here is nice and long, so there's no slumping down here. Bend your left knee, reverse it, up and back, inhale. Hands to the ground. Plank to chaturanga. Move on through it your way. And then we meet back in our down dog. Smooth out the breath. Here we go. We set it up, right leg up. You know where we're going with it. Step it on through, low lunge. Skandasana, bend your back knee, straighten the right. Low lunge to the back, spiral on your toes. Take your left arm up as you twist. High lunge, full breath in to rise. Front of your mat, warrior two. Side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm over your left ear. Right into your straddle fold, parallel your feet and drop your head. Half lift, breathe in. Arms out and up as you come to stand, flying warrior. Triangle pose to the front, pick up your right toes, spiraling forward, hinge the hips. Peaceful, bend your right knee up and back. Skandasana, straighten your front leg, bend the left knee. Crawl your hands forward, Ardha Chandrasana. Right fingertips to the ground or a block, left arm up. Go for Chapasana today if it's part of your practice. If this is already wobbly, stay here. Bend your left knee, reach back for the foot with your hand. If you can hover your bottom hand off the ground, awesome, do that. Keep hugging the left heel in towards your seat so you feel the left hip flexor get a nice stretch into that thigh. And then step your feet together, forward fold. Roll your way up, high prayer. Right hand to the right knee. Turn your right knee out or peace fingers, right big toe. Extend the right leg out for Utthita Hasta. Padangusthasana, left arm extends the counterbalance. And then fold this into figure four. Bend your right knee, right ankle to the left thigh, close up towards the knee, sink your hips back. Pray your hands at your heart. Elbows in front of the right shin. Flying crow for those who want it, add that in. Right, otherwise, you're staying here, flexing your right foot so much that you can hook your right toes around the left tricep. Press the elbows back to help the heart rise forward. Good. Okay, tricky transition into Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly lift up. Take your time. Right leg back. Extend your arms. And there you are. Right? And if you fell out of it, no big deal. Get back up and try again. Good. Turn your right hip down, fingertips down for supported warrior three. Step your right foot back. Down dog split. Good. And then from here, we are going to bend our left knee. Plant your right heel down. Your right foot is slightly angled, like 45 degrees, maybe a little less. And then you can stay here, just working on opening to the left hip. Or if you want to play with balance, maybe you walk your right hand back a little. And then maybe you can lift your right hand up and find your foot and take the bind. Right, a 2-point down dog. Totally optional variation. If this does not appeal to you, skip it and stay with both hands down, getting into the left hip stretch. Amazing. Free up your hands, forward to plank, vinyasa, and meet in down dog. Whew, I know, that's a super tricky one. So if you fell out of it, no big deal. Totally normal, part of the process, part of the fun. Dust yourself off, get back up, and let's take our final round of our open flow. Left leg will rise, inhale. Let's really move through it, step it through, low lunge. Skandasana. Low lunge to the back. Right arm up as you twist. High lunge, swing the right hand down and up. Two to the front, warrior two, spiral on the heels and toes. Side angle, forearm to thigh, right arm over. Straddle fold, Let the arms sweep in front of the face. Drop your head. Half lift, breathe in. High prayer, flying warrior. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Spin your left toes forward. Hinge yourself here. Peaceful. Inhale. Right into your Skandasana again. Bend your right knee. And then crawl it forward into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Right? Left fingertips are under the shoulder, slightly wider of the pinky toe. Flex your right foot a lot. If you're going for the bind, take it. See if you can imagine the right knee to stay in line with the right hip point. So rather than letting the right knee lift really high, can we look for that parallel line the same way that we would in the unbound Ardha? Forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice work, everyone. Drop the head. Rise up, high prayer, stand tall. Left knee rises. Hold on to the knee or take your big toe. Left knee opens to the left side. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Just for a moment. And then rebend your left knee, left ankle to the top of the thigh. Sink your hips back, elbows towards the shin. Press back through the elbows. Now drive your heart forward. Stick your butt back. Bend your right knee even more than you think you need to. Fly bird, you're taking flying crow. If you're not working on flying crow, you're going to stay here with me in the balance. Good. If you took flight, come back. Transition, slow as you can. Ardha Chandrasana. Rise up. Release the left leg back, right fingertips down, and there you are. Nice. All right, and if you need to readjust any part of the shape, then take care to do so. Both hands down, close the left hip down, step the left foot back. Plant the palms, down dog split, right leg high. Bend your right knee. Some of us are staying here. If you're going further, angle your left ankle inwards a little more, right? So it's like your left toes are pointing towards the front left corner. Your left heel is pointing towards the center of the mat. And then maybe walk your left hand back a little, see how that feels. Maybe your left arm just rises next to the torso. Maybe that's your stopping point. If you can reach your foot, take it. Press into the left heel a lot. Press your right fingertips forward like you stretch the mat in a diagonal. Whew, okay, come on out. Plank to chaturanga. You're gonna meet in a down dog. And then you're gonna look forward. You can step your feet or you can hop your feet outside your hands into a wide yogi squat. Heels out or heels in, toes out. Pray your hands at your heart, elbows to the inside of the thighs, and reach up through the chest, right? If this is really uncomfortable, keep your seat higher. Nice. Stay here. Hug your sitting bones inwards. Those that want to play with the arm balance, it's almost like a crow pose meets a frog. Palms down. The elbows stay on the inside of the thighs. Your feet go a little wide, and then tip your chest forward. It's a little bit easier than crow because your base is bigger, but it's difficult in this sense that the inner hips need to be pretty open. Right, so it looks really just like this malasana, but your hands forward and you tilt forward. So explore that if that appeals to you. Skip it if it doesn't. And your malasana, keep your chest rising. If you notice that you're caving down, then lift your hips higher so you have the space to keep the heart rising and the collarbones broad. Good. When you're done, plant your palms, walk or jump your way back. Plank into chaturanga, vinyasa. Take whatever movement you need there. And then we'll definitely meet here again in down dog.